Okay, full disclaimer before we get this video started. I want to make sure that everyone knows that two reasons I do this this video vlog, and there's a main reason. And full disclaimer, this is the reason I do these videos. I love doing them. I got kind of a creative mind. I like to make the stuff entertaining, and I enjoy editing the videos and coinciding the music with the video and getting cool captures and that sort of thing. Excuse me. But there is a financial purpose, and this financial purpose is recruiting you guys that are qualified to come to Oakley. What does it take to be qualified? You have to have 2 years over the road driving experience. Okay, and over the road, unfortunately for some of you guys, I know you've asked in the past, does not mean you drive a day cab for someone and you're home every night. That's not over the road. Over the road means you're in a truck that has a sleeper, and you go out and you're out over the road overnight on a major percentage of the time that you're working. That's over the road experience. Clean driving record. There's some stuff about criminal records that's really better for recruiting to ask, because a lot of that depends on time and space. But Oakley's picky. There's no doubt they're picky, and because that's what they want, and that's fine. But those are the really main parameters. Do you have to have a truck yet? No. Okay. About half the people I've recruited, Oakley has helped them get a truck. And this doesn't mean Oakley's like going to sign you and let you lease a truck from them. That's not how it works. They have a big network of dealers that they hook you up with, that find out your financial situation, where you out for down payment wise, and there's ones that can help. I mean, I've had a recruit that had, I think, as little as like $5,000 down to put on a truck, and he was able to get one. Now, if you guys don't have those kind of funds, I get it. It's just not your time to be able to buy a truck like that. It's okay. It happens. Save your money and move forward in what you're thinking, right? But anyway, I'm going to give these numbers to you in a minute just to show you what you can do. But those are the qualifications for working for Oakley. Clean driver record, 2 years over the road experience. Okay, and that's it. Now, what you must do to help me out, I make these videos for free, obviously. I put them out there to you guys, but I need your feedback and I need you. Oakley will give me credit for just giving them a contact. So if you're a qualified driver, and you must be qualified, you're a qualified driver, you contact me via my email. I'll contact you back. And when you give me an email, shoot me your phone number. Because usually what happens is, hey, I want to talk to you about Oakley. Then I contact you back and say, well, hey, give me your phone number. Just when you shoot me an email, just give me your phone number and I'll call you. And we'll see where you're at. And I kind of help vet this a little bit, because sometimes I hear things from guys and they tell me what's happened to them and that sort of thing, because there's some, like if you've had an at-fault accident, I think it's like 2 years. It has to be it had to happen 2 years ago. There's a few things that I know with Oakley that if this is your situation, you might be not qualified, but I mean, most people are qualified. But shoot me an email. I'll call you, contact you. I call Oakley. And even just getting your contact information and Oakley being able to talk to you, even if you're not ready to make a decision right now, you not being ready right now is no big deal. There's been plenty of people over time, over the last 4 years, that I've contacted July of 2020, and they didn't start work until December of 2021. I didn't know they were starting. Hey, you got a recruit. I do? Who? They say the name, and it's been so long since I talked to them, like, oh yeah, that guy, all right. But it's okay if you don't want to work now. Just shoot me your name, and at least you'll have the info, and then you'll have a contact in the recruiting department. And here's the other thing about the Oakley recruiters that I will say that has been a very consistent thing is I really respect these guys, and I mean, I don't work with them directly, but there's been plenty of times that they've got a guy that's coming in that just wants to talk to a driver, that I'm going to get nothing for this guy. I didn't recruit him, but they say, hey, can you talk to him? Sure, because that's what working relationships do, right? I help them out. But it seems to me like if any of you have ever been dealing with a recruiting company or a trucking company that has a recruiting department that they're giving you all the roses and none of the thorns. And it feels like it's too good to be true. It is too good to be true, because they're probably lying to you. If you watch my videos, Oakley does not care about the content I put out. Okay, of course, I'm not going to be rude and lewd and drop the F-bomb and all that crap. But if something's not going well at a stop, it's okay for me to say that. They don't mind, because they know the life in the truck is not perfect. It's just a matter of putting it out there, information for you guys, so you have the information, and that's it. And I think they're straight up. I don't think they'll lie to you. And I think when they're giving you numbers, the numbers I'm about to give you, I guarantee if you call Oakley, they're going to give you averages that are lower, which could be, but that's my true numbers, 100% true my numbers, okay? And so if I can do it, trust me, you can do it. But anyway, we'll get into the numbers. I wanted to come to you guys and give you some real numbers. I put out a video 4 years ago on, it might have been 3 years ago, but I gave my 2018 numbers, and I realized that's my last video I put on numbers, and numbers have changed quite drastically since then. There's been a few pay raises, change in detention rates, and that sort of thing. So and change in recruiting rates. So things have gone up quite drastically. And so I figured I put some new numbers out there. So what I did, full disclaimer, I am going to give you the last, last 8 weeks of true blue numbers for me. And these numbers are my gross earnings based on mileage and detention, fuel surcharge, those gross total numbers. Then give you the net proceeds also, that include all those some fixed expenses like insurance, transflow rental, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff, and fuel. That's the main thing. Fuel is a very big expense, of course. What's not included in these settlements are expenses of the truck itself outside running the truck, meaning it doesn't include the truck payment and doesn't include maintenance I do on the truck. I'm not including food or any of that stuff. This is all stuff that goes directly into my settlement and is directly taken out of my settlement, because these other expenses can vary from truck to truck, meaning if I have a truck that gets, like mine, that gets just slightly over 7 miles per gallon, these are going to be my fuel expenses every week based on the mileage. Sorry. And if I have a truck that gets 5.5 miles per gallon, these deductions would be more because I'm going to use more fuel. And henceforth, if I'm getting 7.5 miles a gallon, my deductions would be less on fuel, right? So anyway, those are numbers. And I don't want to dibble and dab because I know you guys want to hear the numbers. And so these are the last 8 weeks. I'm going to give the weekly gross earnings, that is before any expenses, and give you that total and that average. Then I'll go through the weekly net take home. So this is what I take home. What the net is, what is deposited in my bank, and that's where I get the capital to run the business as far as expenses of the truck, whether I have to do maintenance on it, buying food for the truck, buying it for myself, the truck payment itself, tires when it comes up, all this stuff would have to be eventually taken out of those net proceeds. So I hope you all understand that. Okay, so here are the last 8 weeks numbers, and I'll start from the bottom. And there's two anomalies in this, and an anomaly is it's out of the norm. And those two out of the norm weeks are, 1 week I had a recruit that finished his 90 days. So I received a $2,500 recruiting bonus for him finishing his 90 days, okay? And the other anomaly is there was 1 week that I had a 2.5 day layover for detention, which paid me $1,700, which happened to be over a weekend, which I don't usually do, you guys know that, but it happened to be over a weekend, and then but it happened right at the end of the week. So I get this extra detention after I really gotten all my miles for the week. So that was kind of an anomaly too. And I'll point out which one of those are. And actually, that it is. You'll hear me say it. But anyway, we're going to go through the numbers. So week 1, and this will be like the first week of July onto the end of August, right? So week 1, gross, $7,921.60. Week 2, which is an anomaly week, this is a week that I had a $2,500 bonus for a recruiting bonus. That that gross proceeds was $10,075.40. Next week, gross $4,994.60. Fourth week, this is the detention week I was talking about, $8,731.55. Week 5, $5,512.44. 6, $5,031.67. 7, week 7, $5,742.23. And week 8, $6,427.09. That 8-week total gross earnings is $54,436.58. Okay, which would give me a weekly gross average of $6,804.57. Now, you can take those anomalies out and figure that average for yourself. Everyone's got a calculator, they can figure that out for themselves. Okay, and so the net proceeds, week 1, which we grossed $79.21, we netted $4,436.21. Week 2, which was the $10,000 week, we netted $8,510.73. Week 3, $31,37.80. Week 4, $5,389.84. Week 5, $3,993.18. Week 6, $3,483.18. Week 7, $3,969.74. And week 8, $4,417.23, which gives a total net over those 8 weeks of $37,337.17, which gives an 8-week average on those weeks of net $4,667.14. So again, average gross for those 8 weeks, $6,804.57. Weekly net average, $4,667.14. Okay. Now I say those are anomalies, but they're not unheard of. I actually haven't got a lot of recruiting bonuses because I kind of quit doing videos. A lot of things going on in my life just didn't allow me to do it. I didn't have like the mental capacity at the time to do it because it's a lot of work doing these videos, and that's why I appreciate you guys looking. And but there was 2019, I think I had 16 recruits in 1 year. So pretty lucrative year for me, right? And so these little jumps can happen. And if you're working for Oakley, you can get these things too. Nothing's stopping you from getting them. These anomalies. It's just a matter of how much work you want to put in to do it, right? So that's it. Now, if you extrapolate that over a year on your gross, now this would assume, there's some big assumptions here, which I do not do. I just wanted to put it in perspective for you. The big assumptions are you'd never take a week off. And mind you, all these numbers, with the exception of one weekend, which I had detention over a weekend, I didn't actually work, I was on detention. But every one of these weeks, I'm out on Monday and home on Friday. There's maybe 1 or 2 of these that I got home on Saturday. So I'm home, out during the week, home on the weekends. The money could be a little more if you stayed out more. And the money could be a little less if you stay in more. Don't go out as often. And so, but if you extrapolate these gross and nets out for the year, if I maintain that average, that would be about a $353,000 year gross with a $242,000 take home. Will I reach $242,000? No. And the reason why is because like this is my house, nice little rain coming outside at night. I like my house. I like being here. I like being home. I like hanging out with my wife, I like doing the things that husband and wives do, you know what I mean? But, so, I'm not going to stay home all day, or stay out all week or year, and never not going to come home. And I'm going to take time off. I take plenty of time off. I go on vacations. I take trips to Vegas. I take trips to play poker tournaments. So I take time off. Will I reach $350,000 in gross earnings? No, but that's the potential, right? We're just looking at the potential, but that's it. To make sure I covered everything. Okay, finally, that's it. So remember, first and foremost, thank you guys for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. And even getting back into it for just a week, I'm really enjoying it. Getting a lot of feedback and comments, getting a lot of emails, and just hearing people appreciate what you do, because there is work into this. You know, I have a full-time job that obviously, you know, you see me last week. I was starting early and ending late every day, and it can be tough sometimes. And then putting videos together and all that stuff on top of it, you know, adds another hour and a half to my day. So in turn, please make sure, like, if you're sitting right now going, I think I might like Oakley, I'm gonna make a move till after the first year. I don't care. Contact me now. Let me get your name in there and talk to them, and they can contact you, send you some literature, and you still have me as a contact point. And then you'll have somebody in the recruiting department that's a contact point also. The recruiting department, they don't have much turnover. Oakley Trucking doesn't have much turnover inside their office. Truckers come and go like any other place, but there's a lot of drivers that have been there for a long time. And there are drivers that come and go, just being straight up. But inside that office, they don't have much turnover. They really don't. And that, to me, that means they're doing something right. And I think they'll tell you the truth, and I think they'll point you in the right direction, whatever help you need. And they're not going to sugarcoat it. If you're not qualified to work for them, they'll tell you. But you might be qualified 5 months from now, after maybe a ticket comes off your record, or an accident comes off your record, or you just don't have quite enough drive time yet, or whatever. And you might find out you're ready to go. You need a truck. Okay, I'm having trouble finding a truck, or I'm having trouble buying a truck. Okay, let me point you to dealer ABC and see if they can help you. They might be able to, they might not, but at least you have the information. Okay, anyway, that's it, guys. I know this video probably went a little long after I put it all together. I tried to keep it less than 10 minutes. I probably went a little over that. But smash that like button. Share this video. Those are my numbers. That's it. That's all I can think about right now. But fantasy football draft tonight for me. So my Sundays are covered. So for me to work the weekend over the next 16 weeks, it's going to be really rough. But that's it. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the road next week.
Frozen